confident in my skills.
All right.
How you doing, Jodi?
Hi, Mike.
Hi, how's it going? Clayton, how you doing? Welcome.
Hi.
Well, welcome to another edition of 3 Questions with your favorite local vendor. Now, most of you know Jodi, so she might be your favorite local vendor. I'm not supposed to say her name. We are here with
Jodi Keegan from Jodi's Elderberry Syrup.
very good, and her husband you might see his butt in the camera at some point. There you go. He's going to be in charge of the booth if Jodi can handle it for the next 4 to 5 minutes. So, Jodi, I don't know if you've seen any of our 3 questions.
Yes.
Before. Okay, so you already know the questions. Have you prepared?
I have not prepared.
Well, all right.
I'm going to wing it.
Number 1. Why are we here? So, kind of what made you start doing this? What interested you in it? Why did you make a business out of it? Was it a little bit about the background story.
Okay, so back in 2017, my kids and I were sick all the time. I had 2 kids one was 2 and one was in preschool. We were just sick all the time. We had strep throat, we'd have flu, we'd have everything. And a good friend of mine turned me on to elderberry syrup, and she's like, why don't you try this? At the time, I wasn't very holistic. So I was willing to try it. I was willing to try anything.
Sure.
So I kind of looked up different recipes and found the right recipe that combined both good taste and health benefits, and Jodi's Elderberry Syrup was born. We were just making it for our family, and then the Clayton Moms group kind of would reach out to me, or they were looking for elderberry syrup. So I said, I can make it for them too. So I started making it. I was meeting people in parking lots of grocery stores.
The parking lot elderberry syrup dealing going on here.
Yeah,
folks.
and preschool. I had a list of all the different people that I was making it for. I'd open up my trunk, and everyone would kind of flock to my trunk. It looked a little sketchy. So that's when it was born. At the time, I was selling it in a mason jar and just writing elderberry syrup on it. I never intended on it being a business.
Okay.
And then one day, Blair Barnes from the CE Barnes store reached out to me and asked to carry my syrup. So I was like, oh, okay. I need to see what I need to do to make this legal. A good friend of mine helped me make labels. I found out my governing bodies, got inspected by the NC Department of Agriculture, took it out of my home kitchen into a certified commercial kitchen, and that was it. I was actually a business. I started out with all wholesale accounts, and now I'm in 55 locations, and I'm doing 4 markets right now.
You're like an elderberry mogul.
I am. Once I started doing markets, though, I started doing, getting into different products. I do jams now. I do elderberry lemonade. I do elderberry apple cider. I do teas, gummies, honeys, all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do the jam. The blueberry?
Yep, the blueberry
jam. All the time on English muffins.
Yeah, we've got elderberry blueberry, elderberry strawberry, and elderberry apple cinnamon jams.
Tables full of different products.
Yep.
Okay. Question 2. What is your favorite thing about coming to markets, especially this market?
My favorite thing is meeting is all my wonderful vendor friends and being able to talk to the customers and seeing the people, the families that I'm helping. Spending time with my husband.
He's wondering how long it's going to take before she mentions him.
I love shopping with the other vendors. I love being part of the community. I love supporting local and just getting to know everybody.
Okay. And 3rd question.
Okay.
A fun fact about you that you wouldn't normally share with people at the market that you want to share with us today so we can get to know you a little bit better.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
See,
now we can tell Jodi has not watched any of the videos from beginning to end. She's only watched the first half, so she's not ready for question 3.
I don't know.
What's the question?
Help me.
What's the question?
A fun fact about Jodi that she would normally share that helps us to get to know her better. Keep it clean.
That's tough. I'm not that exciting, I guess. My hobbies. I have hobbies. I like going to the lake. I like boating. I like hanging out with friends. I love hanging out with family. I love to eat.
Okay.
I love cookies. NC Cookie Monster has the best cookies in the world.
Cross promotion.
And Joe's getting his butt in there. And the granola guy has amazing granola.
Thank you. Okay. Now, I'll let her say goodbye in a minute, but just so you know, I've heard Jodi talking today. I like that pause about how this is going to be her last market for the summer. She's taking the summer off. She'll be back in the fall. But in the meantime, you can find all of her products. Give me a few places.
Well, in Clayton, the market at Three Little Birds, Clayton Farmers Market, the grocery bag at Percy Flower Store, Archer Lodge Express, Crooked Row Produce in Selma, Bulldog Express at 4042, Ronnie's Country Store in Four Oaks. So I'm all over the place. You guys can go to my website at jodiselderberrysyrup.com to find all the locations. I'm in 55 locations, including up at Lake
And you can order stuff on the website.
And you can order online.
Cool. Well, Clayton, thanks so much. We'll see you again next time with our next edition of 3 Questions with Your Favorite Local Vendor.
All right.
Have a great
day.
Wave. Yay. Bye.
Bye.